Today I'm gonna be trying some of the best Filipino restaurants in Los Angeles. You know the boy's Filipino, so I'm gonna be showing y'all some of my personal favorites and just the best dishes for my people in general. I'm so excited. Up first, we're at Big Boy in Sawtelle. Let's get it. You gotta start the day off right, you know. It is the morning right now. We got a long day of eating Filipino food ahead of us. So you gotta start off with Filipino breakfast. Personally, I feel like Filipino breakfast is literally like the best breakfast ever. We have some longanisa, which is like a sausage, like a Filipino sausage. And we have some pork tocino, which is also pork too. We also have some garlic rice and an egg, silo. And then on top of everything, bro, Big Boy, they hook you up with a pandesal, which is like a Filipino kind of roll. It's a little sweeter than usual, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, total for all this came out to about like $20 because you upgrade the garlic rice, add an egg to it too. So you take the longanisa, get the egg. Oh my God, that is fire. They also give like some cucumbers and stuff too. Pork tocino. I need a spoon. Do you guys have spoons? Thank you. No problem. All right, so the reason why I need a spoon is because it's just so hard to like eat with a knife and a fork with Filipino food because you really want to like get everything up in there. But you might be wondering like, oh, like
you need to cut something, how do you cut it?
Easy. You're trying to cut the longanisa, hold it, and you would just literally use the like sharpest part of the spoon and then easy cut. Boom. So now the reason why you need a spoon, you come in the egg right here and you just got a whole spoonful of food. And you use the fork to push up against the spoon. So you get like scoops of rice. I can't eat rice with a fork. I feel like I'm at home right now. And like usually me, bro, like I really don't go out and eat Filipino food, or I don't like to eat Filipino food at restaurants because I personally feel like Filipino food tastes better like at home and home cooked, like when your mom makes it. Actually, this whole dish right now, my mom makes this so good and it's literally like my favorite thing ever. And it's pretty up there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna call it right now. Mom, I'm doing a video where I'm eating the best Filipino food in LA. And I'm eating tocino and garlic rice, and it's better than your tocino and garlic rice.
Oh yeah?
Okay, I just wanted to let you know. Okay, love you, bye.
Okay, love you.
See, if my mom was just waking up right now, I know, and if I was at home, she would be making the same exact dish in like 20 minutes, and it would be lit. Pandesal check. That's a good pandesal right there, boy. Good thing they don't have sukat, because if y'all know, you know, but if you don't, pretty much if you eat this longanisa, this sausage with vinegar, I don't know what happens like chemically like in your mouth, but you can eat this at 8 a.m. for breakfast and you'll burp at 9 p.m. and your burp will still taste like this. You know, I wouldn't suggest eating it like if you got like a first date or you're like got your first kiss scheduled or something like that, like later on in the day. Not a good move, but taste-wise, banging. And their garlic rice is banging too, because sometimes Filipino like fried rice OD on the garlic because they put like hella garlic and it's oily. This one you just have like very nice subtle garlic flavors in the rice. It doesn't feel too oily, you know, so so good. Honey and vinegar would take this to the next level, but since I don't have it, I'm gonna be a little, you know, kind of harsh on the rating. Tocino itself is pretty good. Rice is good. I actually really like the rice a lot. And I love this longanisa. I think longanisa is like personally my favorite like Filipino breakfast item. Pandesal was good too. I'll give it a 7. If you're out here, definitely solid. Gets a thumbs up from me. On to the next spot. We are now at Kuya Lord in East Hollywood. I am really excited for this. I got a Kuya trays. I'm laughing because my dad's name is Trey, and Kuya, if you're not Filipino or you don't speak Tagalog, I don't speak Tagalog either, but Kuya means like older brother or like older cousin. That's a guy, similar to like ate and stuff. Like ate would be the girl version, but my dad's name is Trey, so Kuya Trey, I hear that a lot. It's just kind of funny that this tray right here is called Kuya Trey. So Dad, I'm eating you right now. But anyway, I got a lechon kawale plate. It's gotta be one of my favorite Filipino dishes like ever, just because how good the meat is. So lechon kawale is pretty much fried pork belly, and what's special about this one is they cook it twice. So it's like extra crispy. It looks good right now, nice and fatty, but like it is so perfectly cooked. And it also comes with rice, and it comes with a pancit chami. I don't know what that is specifically, but it's a pancit dish. And then it comes with also pickled papaya and a cucumber tomato salad to kind of like balance out. So we're just gonna give this a try. Oh my god. All right, ASMR.
What's your name? Hi guys.
Bro, oh my god. I don't know what's in this rice. Usually I just eat white rice with this, but yo, it is so good. It's like kind of flavored, like kind of you're eating like paella, like a Filipino paella rice. So it's kind of flavored a little bit. Whenever you guys eat pancit, you gotta squeeze some lemon on it. Gives it a nice little acidic, citrusy flavor to it. These noodles are a little thicker. Most Filipino pancets that you see are gonna be like kind of the thinner rice noodles. So I like a nice thick pancet. Very flavorful. Has like a nice balance between like sweet and kind of like savory with the soy. That's probably the most interesting flavor of pancet like I've ever had in my life. When you go to Korean barbecue, you eat pork belly, you're gonna like this. So the way it's like fried, like the fat right here is almost like kind of soft. Like it's kind of fried, but it's soft, you know what I mean? And on the parts here, like where the meat are, it's super crunchy. So you get like a nice crunch from the non-fatty part and the meat, and then you get like a nice soft, like all the oil, all the like flavor is kind of in the fat. So you have just like a nice balance of like fat and meat and crunch and soft. Also too, they have their own type of vinegar here. Suka also goes great with this. Oh my god. I'm gonna try this like pickled stuff. I think they give like the pickled papaya and that's the tomato cucumber salad. Filipino sauce will do that. Just to kind of like balance out the savoriness of all the food, to kind of give it like a little, cause bro, Filipino food, so heavy, so like meat heavy, so sauce heavy, so rice heavy, a lot of oil a lot of the time. So I like sometimes having like a nice like cucumber salad type situation really kind of balances everything out. I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. It's bad for you, bro. Not healthy at all. Your cholesterol up, but you know, every now and then, dang, bro. Overall, bro, so flavorful. Everything just goes so well. Everything is well cooked. You could tell like it's made with love. I'm gonna give it a 9, and that's someone who is like very like hard on Filipino food. I'm not even capping, bro. Like this is banging. Only problem, bro, this tray was $45. It's kind of crazy. That's enough to feed a whole Manny Pacquiao party. But like, honestly, bro, I think it's worth it. Low-key, that's some of the best pork. Like, if you guys want to try like good pork, Filipino pork, I'm gonna send y'all here. Maybe just split it with somebody. All right, on to the next spot. So now we are at LA Rose Cafe in like Silver Lake, kind of East Los area. There are a lot of Filipinos out here because it's in near Filipino town. And yo, I'll just tell you this right now, this is probably the most authentic like Filipino restaurant that I've been in LA. I feel like I'm in my tita's house or my like Lola's house or something like that. Like the way just like the furniture is, like the plates that they have. Like bro, like this plate right here, every Filipino house has a plate that has some sort of like China pattern on it, that has like a design on something like that. Everybody has it. So like the fact that they got the plates, crazy. There's like a Filipino wedding reception in the other room right now. I wanted to show y'all like kind of how authentic it is, but they kind of cleared that area out for them, so I don't want to go in there. But the playlist that they're playing, typical karaoke rotation and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it just feels Filipino in here. Everybody in here, like all the workers, everybody look like I probably am third cousins with them, or like they're a family friend of my mom. I know they're Filipino because I am getting a lot of eyes and a lot of, I could tell, judgment and low-key chismis because of the camera. I feel like a lot of judgment from here, okay? So here we're trying a couple things. We got some beef steak and rice, and then we got some sinigang too. First thing, rice. If you're not Filipino, you're always probably wondering like, oh, why is there so much rice? Rice is an essential Filipino. You eat everything with rice. Then you pretty much take the beef steak, which is beef and onion, and it's marinated in like a soy sauce and lemon. Beef steak is also something that like low-key I only eat like at home, or I like when my mom makes it or my mom makes it, but this one's pretty solid. The best part of this dish is low-key the sauce and then the onion and the beef. It just it goes so well together. Like, next we're going into the sinigang. Like, it's probably the most popular Filipino soup. I got pork, but usually you could do pork, you could do shrimp, you can do, you know, fish, all that. It's like not your traditional kind of soup. It's like kind of sour. I don't know like the wording for it, but it's sour, but it's so good. There's usually like onion, eggplant, green beans, like spinach and stuff, and there's just so much stuff in here. Usually I just like drinking the sabaw. Sabaw means soup, but we're gonna eat everything. Gotta have some pork. You always gotta have some pork and some sinigang. All the sinigangs, I like pork the most. And then low-key, my favorite part is the green beans too. Just boom, boom. So then you just have like a nice cup of soup. Like the broth is kind of light. It's not really like a thick broth, kind of like, not like a ramen, or I don't even know. I guess I would say like the broth is more like pho broth, but it just has like I think it's like tamarind. Overall, bro, solid 8 out of 10. It's on par. Thumbs up for me. Next restaurant. All right, y'all, so we are at Kusina, Filipina, and I think we're like in the Eagle Rock, Glendale area now. It wouldn't be a Filipino food video if I didn't grab some lumpia, you know what I mean? This is probably like whenever people hear Filipino food, or if I tell people like I'm Filipino, the first thing is just,
Oh my god, I love lumpia.
something that I really love to eat, like at Filipino parties and stuff like that. Filipino barbecue sticks. They're so bussin'. I know we had garlic rice earlier in the video, but I just kind of wanted to show y'all like more kind of authentic like looking garlic rice looks like. Like you can see like the garlic chit, like the fried garlic, and I don't know if you can kind of tell, but it is a little oilier, you know, in a good way. And then also we're having Filipino dessert. Up first, we're going lumpia. Some lumpia, Shanghai, so pretty much what it is, if you never had an egg roll before, Filipino egg roll, it's like an egg roll with meat and veggies pretty much. And you could do two things. They usually give it with like this sweet and sour sauce right here. Personally, me and my sister and my family, we dip our egg rolls in sukat and vinegar and stuff like that. So we'll do a little bit of both, you know what I mean? It's so good. It's just like a nice appetizer. It's usually like ground pork, garlic, onion, sometimes carrot, bean sprouts sometimes, depending on like who's making it, where you get it from, you know what I mean? It's quote unquote an appetizer, but you can straight up just eat it like with rice as a whole entree, you know what I mean? So when you eat garlic rice at a restaurant like this, or like more Filipino, like authentic Filipino restaurants, you can realize the garlic is like super apparent. And that's kind of how like you would eat it like if my mom made it for me. So usually in the sukat, you're supposed to put like garlic and pepper in it too to kind of give it a little more flavor, but just straight up vinegar too, bro. If you guys ever eat lumpia, this one is good. In my opinion, sukat is better. Vinegar is better. You can fight me on that, but I believe it wholeheartedly. Okay, and the next Filipino barbecue stick, what I'm telling y'all, also something you could dip in sukat too, alright? Filipino barbecue sticks, it's like usually pork. I mean, you could do beef chicken, but usually pork is like the main thing. And I'm realizing pork is like a pretty big part of Filipino cuisine, but it's like marinated in like a sweet kind of soy-based sauce, and then it's just grilled. And I just love like the texture of it, like the char grill on it. The meat is always juicy and tender. And you just eat it with rice, bro. All you need. You'll see me at a Filipino like party just literally smacking both of these the whole time. And I'm just like doing karaoke and just eating, you know what I mean? And then white rice is always good, bro, but I just had to get garlic rice. I just love garlic rice so much. And I got the Filipino music playing in here. That's how you know it's lit, bro. So food is done. Gotta have Filipino dessert. This is probably the most popular one, at least in my opinion. And maybe that's wrong, but this is a halo-halo. It's so pretty. So essentially what it is, like I'm sure you guys have had shaved ice in some way, shape, or form. So it's shaved ice. There's fruit in it. There's makapuno, which is like coconut. Sometimes like beans or red beans. Then they have like the jellies and stuff too. Like this thing, whatever this thing is, like a jelly type situation. like a lychee or something like that. And then they put a leche flan on it, like a flan, like a carrot, like a milk flan. And then it has like condensed milk, and then ube ice cream, which is like taro. So it just has like a nice balance of flavor. My favorite part is always the ube ice cream. I also love leche flan too. Actually, just remember, I don't like the beans. I don't know why you would put beans in a dessert. But I guess I'm also just like a red bean hater too. Like, I don't really like red bean a lot either. But low-key, the shaved ice and the ube ice cream is honestly all you need. Overall here, this is very authentic. Very, you know, as close as it can get. Maybe the vibe isn't, but this is gonna, like, if you were to go out to a restaurant in the Philippines serving Filipino food, this is pretty much what it would be, what it would taste like. I think it's pretty on par with that. So I gotta give it at least like a 7.75, 8, you know? But my favorite thing today, I would say, had to be the Tronco Wallet from Kuya Lord. I just was not expecting that to be that good. Only problem is it was a little expensive, $45. That's crazy. If you're Filipino and you're watching this and you're upset why I didn't eat maybe a few other dishes, I know there's a lot of dishes, okay? Please don't be mad. If you want to see me eat more Filipino food, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and I'll do a part 2, all right? If you want to see me eat the entire Jollibee menu, click up here and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.